winter season bringing in cold air, wind, snow, and ice, people are asking how that's going to affect their parking. After interviewing the students and staff at North Reading High School, these are their answers.
The weather doesn't usually affect me too much. I feel that it's not really a problem in general. I mean, sometimes, if you get snow, it can make it a little bit harder. You do have to clean off your car. But usually I don't have too many problems getting to school. So on a nice day for me, well, if I'm driving, it might take me 15 minutes, 15, 20. With the latest weather, if it was like, a big snowstorm or something, it would probably take me, again, closer to the half an hour range, but again, depends. It'll be a little bit more safer when they're learning to drive with snow.
I drive to school every day since about September or October. It's added about 5 or 6 minutes to my commute every day. Usually it is about 6 or 7 minutes, but when it comes to either rain or snow or sleet or something like that, it can come to about 13 or 14 minutes. Last year I took the school bus, so standing out in the cold was a little more difficult than now because I can just go right in my car. But I mean, I haven't driven long enough to know, so I'd say this year has been a little more difficult than last year, especially relying on myself instead of relying on the bus. The weather has canceled my after-school plans in the past. In the past 2 months, I've had 2 cancellations of after-school classes, such as jazz band or maskers, or I know Notorious has had problems. So, I mean, it's kind of difficult when that happens because you know that you need to be practicing. So, I have never driven during a delayed start, but I know for a half day, everybody's just running out of here trying to get somewhere. So, I'd say adds about 10 minutes to my commute. Well, I think they've taken fantastic precautions, but I think if there was a secondary road of some kind, getting people in and out, or if there was somebody there to kind of watch over the light at the bottom of the hill, then I think that would definitely help out getting to and from school, and especially people getting to school on time.
I feel like the easiest way to get to school for me is by car because I live too far away to walk. I feel like it's been a little bit since I experienced problems. It hasn't really snowed a lot this season, but I know that when it did snow at the beginning of the year, I experienced some issues like warming the car up, getting it ready to leave the house.
Well, usually winters are really hard with the snow and the ice on the roads, but we've had a pretty good winter, so it hasn't really affected my commute too much. Last year we definitely had more snow, so some of the rides were a little tougher and slipperier. One day this year, the school year, we did have everything canceled because we got a snowstorm right at the end of the day. So then that canceled all the activities.
Well, because I'm part-time, I usually leave kind of in the middle of the day, and so it's rare that I encounter traffic. And there have been times, I can think of a couple of times where the snow has come in pretty heavy around 1 o'clock, and that's made for a hard drive home. Yeah, there was one day I remembered that it was like whiteout conditions here at about 1 in the afternoon, and that was a hard drive home.
After interviewing the staff and students, there appears to be a majority of people agreeing that it doesn't really affect them, meaning that it is safe. Whether or not that is true is up to you.